How's it going? How you doing? Had a very, well, I want to say very satisfying playthrough with Final Fantasy XIV earlier today and Final Fantasy XII just a little while ago. Got a little bit of the story under, well, we completed a little bit of the story. Defeated the boss, the Mimic Queen, first try. Woo. Woo woo. And, also did a few hunts. Got myself caught up just a tad bit. And now... Oh, and also on Final Fantasy XIV earlier today, we, walked through a lot of the story. That's what my plan is. Also now... It's been a good day. Loads of Final Fantasy accomplished. Okay, everything should be all good now. Whoa, rando character just popped up. Let me make sure everything is all good here. Love the Heaven Sword music. It's gonna be odd transitioning into Stormblood after being on Heaven's Ward so long. All should be good from here. So, here we go, everybody. Here we go. Time to jump in. Choco's excited. I'm excited. How excited are you? Okay, we're gonna talk to Lucia here. Maybe I can actually get aiming, healing, casting. That is what I want. Primal accessories of casting. Okay. Lucia is not one to rest on her laurels. Hopefully we'll get some voice audio in here.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Thancred.
Far too many to count.
Ooh, and Ebrick. He's walking again.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
I was so afraid he was gonna die.
Are healing well. Thank you.
Good to know.
Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
It's messed up.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
By force.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
It's about to go down.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
No doubt.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
Time is against us. Okay, rendezvous with Emmerich and the Pillars. It's very straightforward. I'm not gonna worry about just teleporting, I'm just gonna run. Didn't really see a point. I may regret it when I get there. The Pillars. Probably would have been faster to just teleport. I realize that now. Oh well. Don't really have a lot to lose. Unless I keep running in the wrong direction. Okay, what's it close by? The Jewel Crozier. Crozier? Maybe? Much closer. Emmerich, what's going on, my dude? Listen, we will enter the Basilica. Hey. You gotta chill. Basilica? That word. Silently, via the gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thornton the 7th. Might the same be true of the rest, given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault? I think it highly likely, yes, which means they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no other choice but to press on. Lord Autriel, you are a brave man and a true, and none dare question your honor. If you choose not to risk your life in this endeavor, you are certain you wish to join us. I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Battle time. Ooh, I'm ready. I have not warmed up though. This could be very interesting. I'm super hopped up on caffeine. I overdid it. Drink an energy drink during the Final Fantasy XII stream. Oh, first off, let's get Ifrit out here. And I drank coffee right before this stream. So I am pumped. Go for a caster if there is one. Oh, not the one I thought I was attacking. Okay. To be NPCs, this isn't a bad little squad. Bless you. You must hurry. The others were taken elsewhere by Sir Simonard. Sir Simonard, so this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard, they've sounded the alarm. I will hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go. Okay, good thing. Secure the hostage, Tomberry. Leave the others to us. Okay.
Down with you!
So far. It's over now. Is it over? It shouldn't be that funny. They took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly. There they are. Let none escape.
You underestimate me!
kill them all before we lose it all. Oh, wow. Anticlimactic. Oh, these dudes coming off. Good. Wow. They just run off and leave you. Okay, they actually wait. That's cool. Oh, this is wild. Sir Simonard, lay down your arms, release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knots. Oh shit. We will show these hostages the same mercy we showed the Archbishop. Or they showed the Archbishop. Wasn't exactly too prepared for this one. I've got faith. I'm pumped. Unlike you, Sir Aramek, I'm a man of honor. By my hand, you shall receive the Fury's judgment. So, it is to be a trial. Then Lord Artrail, Tonberry, leave us, and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simonard. Simonard. Oh, hello. Render unto us your judgment. Rise up and come, then let us see whom the Fury favors. Oh, shit. Was I supposed to go here or upstairs? I have no idea. Maybe upstairs. No. Okay. So backtrack it back. Can I help him out? Cannot. Can watch it go down. That'd be a brutal failure though. 94 out of 100 vitality, so his bar's on the list. Oh, I see what we gotta do. Oh, hopefully I don't gotta worry about the hostage's health. If so, I may have just screwed myself. Oh no, I screwed up. No death player. It's okay. We still have another knot to kill. Come on, activate the bonds. 85 vitality. Actually did a lot better with those knots than I thought I would. Still this other one to worry about though. Traitor Kinslayer, by what sorcery do you yet stand enough? Shit. There we go. Well. Anticlimactic again. One more hostage. But where? Suppose a bit of follow the leader. Where have you led me? Okay, I see it now. No? No, I don't. Where is this last hostage? Oh no. Emmerich's vitality is only 14. At least if I fail, I'll know exactly where the hostages are this time. Oh, maybe that thing killed one of the hostages. Maybe there was actually 2 on each side and I didn't make it fast enough. Because I don't see where any others could possibly be at the moment. Damn it all. You said it all, my friend. But it's all good. Like I said, at least I know now where they all are. I could just speed over to them. And skip all these scenes. Blah, blah, blah. We've already read it all. Proceed. Should do a lot better this time. Actually knowing what to do, where to go. At least I didn't die. Oh, it's all done then. Good job. Bless you. Come, let us go. Oh shit. I forgot I had this. That helped out.
Down with you!
What did I miss? I went back too far. Come on, God. The real fight's over here. Or maybe not. screwed that up. Tried to go too far ahead. Here we go. I'm not gonna screw this one up.
You underestimate me!
Come this way. Foul. Gotta love Death Flare. Death Flare. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. We've already saw it once before I messed up. Okay, now I'm gonna rush over to these two knots. Now that I know the right direction to go, and hopefully I can get there on time. Go, go, go. Cadino, what's up? 40 minutes to complete it. Whew. I tried it once already, and then unfortunately, I think I let a refugee die. I couldn't find him. It's my only other presumption. Maybe not, because it's looking like the same thing is going down now. So maybe I'm just, I've lost a refugee, and I just don't know where to look for them. Looking more towards like that. Gotta love that death flare. Okay, now the search for the last hostage. I do not know where to find this person. Come on, interact. What are you doing? Why are you not interacting with the bonds? It froze on me. Oh my goodness, no! Hands off. Do your deed. Time is ticking. Oh, one of the worst times to ever have a lag. Okay, this is where it got me a second ago. Don't know where this last sausage is. It's not up there with those peeps. Not back that way, so the only other place I know to look is to backtrack again. It's not looking like anything there. Anybody know where this last sausage is? Bit of a letdown. Damn it. All because of a hostage. Maybe I should try running to the other place first. You can't really backtrack to every hostage. The way it works out, actually doesn't start the event to fight there or go get the hostages until after Sir Emmerich has already started his fight there. So maybe trying a different route will help out, but actually backtracking while you do all this, that tactic I don't think will actually work. What am I doing? Screw that one way up. At least I've got that ready for the next time. First time that has ever happened, they all just ran past me.
Down with you!
Gonna save that Dreadlord Trance for the next one. Next little batch. Oh shit, I forgot Dreadlord Trance. I was wondering. I guess I'll just save it again. It's kind of too late to try to use it now. Okay. I was curious there for a second.
You underestimate me!
Come on, guy. Get up here with your crew. But before I start the event, I'll go ahead and check it out. I'm pretty sure, like I said, that these events don't actually open up. Yeah, I didn't think so until after you actually start the event. So next time I'm going to run over towards this dude on this side this time. Because my guess is that the hostages are actually paired together. Because they send these two knots out to go kill him. And I just don't think I'm making it on time to go to the other one. Yes, skip the cutscene. Run, you little Olafella man. Hopefully we don't get caught up in another little bond here. Oh, that could have actually helped me out as well. I did not know that there was a little shortcut there. I've been running around the whole time. Oh shit. I'm screwing myself on Tom. I am not a fan of all of that. I'm actually going to leave these two just chilling here while nobody's attacking them. And I'm going to go save these other guys. It takes too long to get those bonds, and it doesn't look like anybody's spawning up to go try to hurt them. So they can chill. Run! Sprint! I think there really is only one person over here. Oh shit, not the edgy. They've got me in straight panic mode with this crazy shit. Get the bonds. If I didn't lag up right here, it wouldn't be so bad either. Okay, so that strategy did not work the way I had planned for it. What's up, William? Oh shit. Is Olafell my favorite race? Probably so. Oh wow. I really hope more people didn't just spawn up over there. It looked like an explosion just went down. But probably so. I would say Olafell is my favorite race. They're pretty cool. I kind of like the tiny aspect of them. Along with also just the kind of irony behind them. Such a badass character, such small characters. Maybe up these stairs. That's somewhere I haven't checked. Can't go up the stairs. Okay. There's nobody actually up there with the dudes. Time really fucks you right here. I'll try to go back up the stairs. It's pretty closed off up there, but maybe I missed something. Oh, what? I can heal Amric? Does that work? I think it does, but it doesn't really do much good. And his cronies can attack me, but I cannot attack them. What kind of crap is that? Oh, I can attack this guy. I don't see the point in it. Maybe I can attack all of his little cronies there. What is up, Zombie Fox? Yeah, no kidding, my heal is way weak. And, yeah, things are a bit crispy right now. Not exactly the way I would like it to go. I cannot figure this out. I have a hostage who doesn't want to be saved. I went all up and down this place. It feels like, anyway. Yes. Well, there's nothing upstairs. It's a blocked path with a few characters there. And, I've pretty much checked all the hallways. I'll give it another scope, but I'm not seeing anything new here. I mean, I know obviously it's there. I'm not, like, claiming that it's not. It's, you know, it's part of the game. It's just... Why? Why could there not just be at least, you know, put an arrow over their head? Say, this guy is here. Maybe have your peeps here lead you in the right direction.
Down with you!
I would have killed him.
You underestimate me!
Maybe that's what I've got to do. Secure those hostages and then come back here and help him. It's the only other thing I really know to do. Not what I wanted to do. Not different. Yeah, I don't understand. Because I have searched, literally, this is like 4th or 5th time, I have searched every single bit of this place. And I have yet to see this other hostage. Can't target any of these. I'm gonna go back to Amaranth now. He is pretty low on health. It's the only other thing I know to do. Bonds Untied 3. That doesn't make any sense. So that has to be the last thing. Maybe he's the last hostage. Just for this. Take out Totten. No!
This knight does not yield!
Dude, just die. That's gotta be what I gotta do. It makes no sense. Just like the fact that this guy won't die. Though I kinda screwed up all the rotation of everything I possibly could have screwed up right there trying to pot him. So that has to be a strategy. No more running around through this place. I'm not getting anywhere doing that. Blah 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 blah. I am so lucky I jacked myself up on caffeine before this. Okay, last attempt. Found out how to do it. I'm pretty sure I found out too. You have to rescue the 5 hostages. Then kill the lackeys, then the boss guy, then the hostages on the stairs. Okay, so I do have to help out Amber. That was right. Let's go. Let's go.
with you!
I'm just gonna save Dreadworm Trance for this little hallway up here. It's a lot easier to kill these 3 dudes like that.
You underestimate me!
That is not what I had planned initially. It worked out though. It was going to be the Dreadworm Trance, then I was going to use Aether Flow, then I was going to use Bane after I used Trial Disaster. And I've played this part too many times. This will be the last. This shall be the last. Wish all these dudes stood closer together, but this guy standing on the background over here kind of screws you. He's not close enough for Bane or the other techniques to really land on him well. Just because time is of the essence here, Emmerich up there is taking on like 5 guys. Maybe it's just the one. Maybe they all just start attacking when I get up there. No less. Time is of the essence. Traitor Kinslayer. Yeah, doing a lot better this time around. Okay. Talk about trials and tribulations. I'm telling you. Okay.
This knight does not yield!
I'm not really trying to wait on the times here, just trying to get through it so Emmerich doesn't die. He's a crazy bastard. Okay. Whoa! Finally. They should have told you that from the start. Though, when I realized it was when I saw 3 bondages, 5 hostages, and then that's really what made me decide beforehand. Luckily, Codina there confirmed my guess. Whew, we would have been here for an hour. Almost.
Where is he? Where is he?
Damn it, tell us. Oh yeah, I gotta press X.
Come no closer!
He's got the same look in his eyes the Archbishop did. The really dark rings around his eyes.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
That crazy look in his eyes. It's so creepy. Oh, wow. Did not see it coming. What? Well, that dude didn't help his chances with convincing the people of the town. Life alert.
Vidofne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment.
Yes, the common tongue. Not Travanian.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Very, very good point, T.
Thank you for saving me.
It's kind of the whole Superman effect there.
Thou art welcome, child.
Dragons have built-in cushion.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelger?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Oh, this is what I want to know.
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Doesn't sound promising on the end of Estinian there.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
Word travels
A
fast.
most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause.
That's funny, Cody, now. So she's Hamburger's daughter.
I share your desire for lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefall in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
So is all the Dragon Song War period here, is this all like super filzy? This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidifnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well timed scarcely does it justice, but 1 moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have of need of me, I shall be at Fort Hump's Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would have never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Very true, Zombie Fox. And it probably does feel really good to look at it from that perspective. A moment, Tomberry. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? He's held his own in the vault. He got on well enough with Hilda. I'm not sure how to put it into words, but I'm thinking the middle one here. I think he's been cool. I haven't noticed anything weird so far. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my perception's off. What would you say here? Just put 1, 2, or 3. 1 being he held his own in the vault. 2 being got well enough with Hilda. And then 3, I'm not sure how to put it into words, but I feel he could have left. They never touch on it too much. Well, 3. That's a 3 so far. Anybody else got any perception here? Think it seems odd. Oh, that's 2. I'll count that as a 3. All these others just seem pretty normal. We'll go with 3. Sounds good. I'm not sure how to put it into words, but say no. You sense it too. A subtle change. Imperceivable to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow had been irreparably disrupted. Well, he was in the aether flow. As a result, I strongly suspect his abilities to manipulate ether have been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey, and when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than a speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Your secret's safe with us. Alright then, I should be on my way. Kral may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? Yeah, Gary makes me want to be a ninja. Says says you stole. Okay, Fort Humps Manor. It's just down the stairs here. How's that vertical? What? Right over him. Alphino, what's going down?
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
I'm not quite so sure. Y'shtola was using magic quite a bit, actually. 3 times our hot. I believe it. That vertical is nice.
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
Oh.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room.
Your secret.
My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Well, that's kind of sad.
Sir Emeric was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread.
That's very true. They haven't exactly uncovered it all yet from where I am at with my point, but they did mention that Y'shtola had lost a certain hue in her eyes. I'm sure that it'll unravel very soon, the rest of the way.
Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Well, of course I'm going to say this. Why would I stay silent? A knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need.
Oh, that was just too perfect.
When you look on that shield...
Oh, it's not even funny.
I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horschiffon. Will you be a brother to me as well?
Oh, man. I'll be your bro.
Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emeric, and for Ishgard.
Yes. He was their half-brother.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the memories of Count Edmond de Fortemps. As goes light, so goes darkness. Ooh, goodies. Casting. What else do we get? Talk about fills, they just give it to you. You'll never forget. Ariandre. This guy. This is thy proof? The Girim Oracles. Apocryphia? 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 It is the truth of long forgotten, a tale of the beginning and the path we have been set upon. The Warrior of Darkness. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Was that you saw? Not Esau, God, who am I trying to think of? Was it, gosh. They don't show her enough. Alphino's sister, that's who I thought it was. Yeah. My bad. A condom in a... Oh, that's funny. Why does Artrail Loki roast? To be honest, only one use wound up X death and sometimes Guido. That's pretty cool. And know that she belongs to Alphino or Alice. Yeah, that was who I couldn't think of the name. Alice. Alice? I didn't mean to say Yasal, that was just too much. Is his outfit still the exact same? I haven't paid enough attention to his new outfit. Oh, Papalymo! Indeed, everyone has their orders. The mask will attack as soon as the units are in position, and the Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Roger, it had better be. Why don't they show you her face right there? We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well my responsibilities. I mean to fulfill them, every one. Oh, she doesn't have her mask on. I forgot it broke. So it goes. They still hot her face. That's cool. Okay. Gonna check out this inventory real quick. And, well, I guess that kind of just plays into checking out the inventory. Taru is waiting to share good tidings with you and Alfino. Esteemed staff. What are those? What about this one? Yes, sesame cookie. That's what we want. Alfino, Tonberry, I've been looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Fallen. No, I say that wrong. Hooray Boulder. Or Hooray Boulder. And Coltonet. Or Coltonet. Really, has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Sawn's good name had been restored, well, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Menza. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean... And you don't mind helping upon being spot on. Well, quite. But what wonderful news to think our union is close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alfino. Ah, Thancred. Kral, what brings you two here? Kral and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. And we may have just found the answer. Tonberry, when you were fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you said that Hadelin spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hadelin commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded her to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is still quite hypothetical, and I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance of aether, or ripple if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found, the battleground where Tonberry felled the Ultima weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. 'Twas there that Hadelin intervened to shield him from this magic I invoked. Kral and I will infiltrate this castrum and analyze the aether therein. The two of you? Alone? I have proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kral while I patrol paths. Besides, if you and Tonberry come along, who will see to Flamin's grand homecoming? Well, when you put it like that, very well. I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will, at the very least, eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you meet them at the Limsa docks? Then shall I see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. They just dye their hair ties a different color. I have no idea, to be honest with you. No idea. But looks like we're about to have some more of the Sans return. I'm gonna have to take a quick restroom break, grab a drink. I'll be right back. Tangled up. I have not done a trial, I don't think. Why are you pissed, Cuddy, now? Okay, to Limsa Laminza. That's a quick travel. Quick, easy, and cheap. What am I doing? I've seen the plus mark quest. Actually could be, but that is not the current goal. Drake Fury, I will remember that though, no doubt. I actually read the comment that you had said not too long ago. Ah. There are two. Wow. What is going down in Limsa tonight? Everybody's here. Hitting up that market board, I suspect. Maybe waiting for some quests. Oh! What? You can get Gilgamesh's chicken. And Kidu. I need it. I need it. I shouldn't have been walking. Maybe I should. It's all good. Straight path. It is really booming in Limsa tonight. Very odd. Marcus, I love it. Always two there are. One master and one to prison. Oh. I love it. Anybody else got that Yoda love in the house? Oh, Tonberry. How have you been? Come here. Let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in the foreign lands. Are worried about you all, every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard Hanish vessel. It painted us not being there when you needed us most. Oh, paint. But we made the most of it, didn't we? Oh gosh, this guy's name is so hard to say. Colonnade? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? Forgive me, I am sure you are doing everything in your power to find her. Wow, that was a bit harsh. That mother love. As Thancred must be, he watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much and more to be done. The braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains. We shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions and long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. Social hub. Ah, I see. What is ERP? I'm new to that one. Zombie Fox. Oh, Thancred. Nice disguise.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
You didn't fool me, though.
Let us be about our business, then.
It was the hair.
The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you've favoured me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Well,
Needed
call me
subject.
old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think.
That was close.
15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
I wish it would have shown this within A Realm Reborn, at least in a flashback. Maybe even laid into this a little bit further. I actually was kindly enough blessed with tea here, and links, thankfully, that led me over to a few videos that actually shows this scene go down. Very worth watching. It tells you a lot, and it's all the old 1.0 material that they don't really lay on in enough with this game, in my opinion. They reference it a lot, but then to the new players like me, it's kind of like dead information. This is cool that they hit it up, lets you know a lot here. But in a way, if I wouldn't have actually seen all that go down and a few of those nice little story details on Mr. Happy's channel there. Not Mr. Happy, was it? It was Speaker's Speakers Network? I can't remember. No doubt, Mr. Happy and Speakers Network both have a bunch of really good material you could go check out sometime with a bunch of the 1.0 material. A lot of these cutscenes are in there. Worth watching if you're playing through this game. It fills in a lot of these gaps where they'll mention these old throwbacks to the game, and then you left kind of wondering, you know, why didn't they lay on that a little bit more? Well, they kind of already have, but they've just kind of scrapped all that old stuff. So we only get these deets right here.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
She's so forgiving. That's a really good trait.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Tancred is the homie. Yeah. She does have a really cool outfit. It's one of the first things I noticed. The really cool outfit. Tancred's really cool as well. I like his new duds. Not the Imperial Guard duds, the actual armor set he's been wearing throughout this patch. Back in Mordona. It's been a while. Or as some would say, more donuts. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors, friends and family with whom we have shared so much. Gods help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I'll become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. While I'm thinking about it, I just like seeing Ifrit over my shoulder here a little bit more. I'm gonna summon him out here. Goodbye, Totten. Oh, I really thought I hit that swift cast. Don't get me wrong, I like Totten, but there's just something about Ifrit. Believe me, if I could get the Shiva edgy, she would be out there all the time. But with the way the story is played out, it doesn't look like we'll ever get that. Alian, FML, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? She is well, though aboard on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings a brings a bloody tear to the eye. Oh may. To secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we all know too well. When they are well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer, at least. Though I am happy I oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating. Oh, chair. What in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why, you, brother. You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, and I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet, now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. A lot of days. Yeah, 1,000 days of training. That's pretty intense. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. Makes me feel like something is about to go down. Every time you have a little moment of peace in this game, something just blows up. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphino. I know we will. Minfilia, Idal, Papalymo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Back where? And, I'm not really sure. I'm not very far into all this. Like, if you need to know, you can Google up a main scenario quest list. It's the thing I occasionally do. It'll be like the first thing that pops up on Google. You can actually check that out and you can see where my progress is. I would say I'm about a quarter of the way through all this, to be honest. Oh! Oh, Purple Rogo! Oh, yes, I want it. Oh, that is awesome. The World of the Mother. Yeah, I'm about a quarter of the way through this right now. That's the only thing I'll ever look up to avoid spoilers. I always like look at the last quest that I did, and then I'll check out that list. Because sometimes I get curious on where I'm at in the story as well. Thancred and Kral contacted us a short while ago. It would seem their foray to Castra Meridium bore fruit. Excellent. They ask that we rendezvous with them and Y'shtola in Edelshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. That really had a weird rhythm to it in that sentence. Oh, sorry, Zombie Fox. I kind of zipped on out of there. On patch 3.2. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. My apologies. I see I'm the last to arrive, so what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of the Ultimate Weapon's destruction, a ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hodelin shielded me with the blessing of Lot. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi Attics. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hodelin, there is no other explanation. But there is more where I studied the Sar, where Y'shtola used the flow. It appeared that not 2, but 3 beings had been affected. Yet unlike Y'shtola and Thancred, there were no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now, recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in the sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hodelin, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So, let us consider the facts. 1. Hodelin interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Y'shtola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hodelin may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You are implying, I take it, that Hodelin guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her, body and soul, unto the ethereal sea. In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of Antitower, a Charlene construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where the entrance lies, we need only to ask its custodian, a contrary old crone who for another blessing refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Antitower. I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. You guess. The last boss creeps me the fuck out. Whew. Creepy. I think I like creepy. A familiar face. Uh-oh. I'm ready to see what's going down with Alexander over there. Pick up a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Ah. The rolling quarter. So, is Alexander connected to the story, or is that something I actually is that something I have to do on the side? I mean, I would have really hoped they would have put it into the actual story main quest line. Other than just a brief appearance. Well, this place really looks like it changed. Junkmonger. Repair, yes. Nothing here helps. Whew. Screw that, Junkmonger man. Keep your junk. Wow. It's very close. No, it's like the coil. How about the Q-toms? Are they a lot better than the bonding coil? would like to do it. It'll probably be something I end up doing on the side, honestly, though. Unfortunately, I mean, I'll do it definitely. It's like the binding coil, though. If the Q toms are that bad, then it could be a while before I jump into it. At least until I hit one of those brick walls where I have to actually just grind for experience. Hit us up with that. Oh, not voice audio. None. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Ah, though it pains me to admit it, your words struck close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us the entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the Ethereal Sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Looking at you. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed, save one. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. I'm dreaming. Choco's asleep. Well, I can remove the words right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Penphilia. We'll see about that. Tonberry can go. Take the magicless rogue, too, if you like. He's no use to me. The rest of you will stay and work. And I'll hear no argument. Those are my terms. Oh, and, I should be delighted to accompany you. Lead the way, Tonberry. Thancred. No. Your etheric flow has been compromised. Do not deny it. To venture into an environment so thick with aether, so close to the Ethereal Sea, would be to risk further impairment or worse. But Penphilia could be in there, waiting for us. And you could die. And for what? Is she waiting? Is she waiting beyond Tonberry? Will find her. Trust in him. I have faith. No, have faith. Damn it all. Bring her back to us. The Anti-Tower, now accessible. Much better queue, that's good to know. My feedback's working well, so I'm guessing that was your side that froze up. Final Fantasy Tactics characters? Oh, the return to Evolance? Is that what you're talking about? I've seen a few trailers and I've read a few things about it. But my knowledge is very, very thin. All I know is the things I've actually played out in the games they're involved with. Okay, 21 minutes. Let's hope I get lucky here. In the meantime, we'll hit up straightforward broom here. Or self-possessed broom. Straightforward broom or self-possessed broom? Actually, no. It doesn't yield too much experience. These little broom quests, I did one already. They're pretty fun, pretty comical. I'm actually going to do my beast trap quest real quick. I know they're a little repetitive. I'll just skip through the dialogue because so far it's only shuffling through the same missions over and over. No reason to really read it. But it is something I would like to actually get done. I am pretty close with the Almajal. Let's see. Reputation. I'm 100 out of 150. So, I want to touch in on that. That is if they have reset. I did lay into a little bit of that earlier today, so I may not actually even be able to. Not yet. Might have to wait until tomorrow. But it is definitely still worth a check. I like your theory there, T. He's rogue, so maybe he's preparing for that moment when he suddenly needs to see in the dark. And I'm not sure why he wears the patch. It doesn't really make a... Oh, no, why did I go to Ul'dah? I need to go to Little Amigo. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well, at least it's just like right here now. Sorry everybody. Little inconvenience for us. Quickly fixed. Oh, that actually would make sense, T. Given Thancred's known ability to woo the ladies. Maybe I can do something here. Ah, yes. Yeah, I've already done this one. Yeah, slaughter the Lancers and Thaumaturgs. I've actually done this one like 3 or 4 times now. That's the only reason I skipped through it. You can actually jump in on last knots or the night before, and you could actually hear all that dialogue. They should have gave the Almajal at least 2 or 3 more to cycle through there. But then again, it came out a while back, and I suspect they really expected you to have this done a long time ago. Feels weird not reading stuff. As long as Justols is around to ruin his chances. What is up, Naru? Glad you could join us. Glad you could be part of the chat here. And thank you for watching, no doubt. Hopefully we can get this duty finder started here. Remember a cutscene involving Thancred and Justol and Yagiri in the Maelstrom in the Admiral's office. I would have to actually think back on that one. Again, I've already went through a lot of this. I'm gonna actually, it's something I never do. I'm gonna accept them both. It'll be okay. I'm telling myself it'll be okay. I'm gonna ignore the fact that is something I never do. Kind of makes me feel dirty. But everything is literally in the exact same spot here. I'd just be running back and forth. I figured that out well. Destination. Yeah, DPS takes forever. But I have been getting lucky with my little run through here. Earlier today, going through a few of these queues, I was actually, luckily, pushed right in there. Hopefully I'll have the same luck. There's quite a few people online right now. Then again, that could mean nothing. That guy doesn't even care. Why did I want to do this beast tribe? Honestly, it was the very first one I had the opportunity to do, and I just kind of started rolling with it. And honestly, I really like the perks that you get from being with the Almijah. What is going down here? Did I not already get it? Okay, it's the tower. I was curious. We'll just make it quick. Really thought the other guy was gonna attack too. Okay, maybe I was wrong. It's the succulent. And now One more and then the cage keys. Something else I actually like about this beast tribe as well. I want to do the Voth next, or the Vath. But the thing I like about the Amajai here, their dialogue is just so simple. And I appreciate it. They may slightly have like almost a tribal sense to their dialogue, but some of the dialogue within this game, I love it, but it does definitely make things difficult at times. That is exactly why Naru the Mount. Ah, the still Almajak? Or Almaj... Maybe I've said that right. I'm not sure what that is. Good stuff for crafting, sell stuff. No one can buy unless they're higher rank on that. Finish 2 and they're so helpful. But yeah, the mount was initially what sold me, I'm not even gonna lie. I really like the mounts and everything in this game. They did a really good job. A really good job. Even with the minions, I love them all. Let's go with some overkill. Oh, wrong overkill. That's the overkill. Let's go release all these Mikote. Oh, praise the 12. I thought this was the end. Yeah. Oh, you can just phase right through it. Just kind of wanting to get stuck in there for a second. Oh, wow. You can always just phase right through it. Cloud mount. How do you get the cloud mount? Do you actually have to purchase it with real money, or is it was it just an optional thing that is no longer available? There was a small part of me when I saw the cloud mount when I first started playing this game, creating my character. There's a small part of me, I've mentioned it before actually, that wanted to make a Lalafelin with the 6 dots on his head, make him a monk, call him Krillin. I didn't do it though. I just honestly figured that that had already been done so many times over. You're free! Honestly would have not, like, I probably might have enjoyed playing as a monk. It's nothing I've actually tried playing with a physical damage dealing class on here, but one thing I don't think I would have liked this just playing as like a character template. I've really enjoyed going as my Lalafell the way I've made him. Rocking that art in here. Welcome, honored ally. Have you the sap we require? I do. Yes, this will allow our wounded to return to the front lines of battle, where a glorious death awaits. No true warrior wishes to wither away on a sick bed. Mikote captive no longer. Truly, you safeguard our honor. With your every deed, it is well that the fates saw fit to send us such an accomplished warrior. With every victory, we come closer to restoring the heritage that was lost. Stay with us, honored ally, and you will be repaid for the glory you win in our name. Getting so close. Oh. $130 out of $150. That's nice. It was an Amazon promo. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Purchase with over $20 Oh, that's not actually too bad. That would have been a pretty cool thing. Not available for the foreseeable future. Seems the only thing I'm gonna have that's rare, and it's not really that rare, I've seen so many people with it, is the Sildra. Okay. I guess now we can do some stuff for the brooms. Or better yet, I won't exactly be able to do it, but maybe. Oh, wait, that is not the right place. I can get this last ether flow. Maybe. I'm going to drop that. The Power Ranger emotes. Can you do the Alexander things while you wait on a queue time though? I'm not trying to get out of my queue time here for the dungeon. But if there's like a quest that leads up to it, that you do not have to go through that. Ah, unlocking that. Should be able to. Everybody coming in hot. Where do you actually start the unlock quest for Alexander? Oh! There it is. Ah, so right. This Helenhart night is in mourning. We recently held a ceremony to honor the passing of Sir Claudbient, third son of House Helenhart. But I was surprised to see that none of the Rosenauts had from Camp Cloudtop in attendance. Not that they should abandon the camp, mind you, but at the very least, I expected to see Rentremont, or perhaps Lady Liliente in audience. I'm sure she has her reasons for not attending, but Rentremont is a dear friend of mine, and I know how he cared for Sir... That is a hard name to say. Claudambient. They worked quite closely together for many years down the very end. Which is why I want you to present this to him. The battle standard raised during the ceremony. I am certain he would have attended if he could, and at the very least, I should think that he would appreciate the memento from the ceremony. I don't like that. Yes. Seven, 6. Ah, slow fix. I know where that is. I know exactly what that is. And I'll finally be able to fly here. Woo! I've been... How do you get Fat Chocobo? That is one I would really love. Good day to you, adventurer. What can I do for you? I've got something for you. This battle standard of the Still Vigil, charred by flame just as I remember, though there is much I wish I could not remember from that day. In the wake of the calamity, we were all but defenseless, and Savara and Safat saw fit to give us no quarter. I should hope to never again see a battle so bloody. He laid down his life for our nation, for the few of us who escaped with our lives, the true leader to the bitter end, and I will always treasure the years spent under him. I am not worthy of a memento such as this, though she may be reluctant to accept it. Lady Liliante should be the one to have this. I realize she has her own way to deal with the grief, and I suspect that's why she did not attend the ceremony, but in all my years serving House Eleanor, they have never been the sort to simply let go of family. Please, friend, take the battle standard to her. Okay. It shall be done. Not that way, though. Screw you, cat that. Time to sleep. Thank you for watching, Naru. Hopefully you have a good night's rest. Digital Deluxe. Oh, you're talking about Sildra, maybe? $3,000 accommodations. Wow. That is intense. So you're better off probably to try to get that if you're a tank or a healer and you're really good at playing your job. I have not seen that. Demon Strong Huge Fat Chocobo video. I have not seen that at all. nor have I heard of it until now. Hello there, Tonberry. Is there something you need? Something you need, lady? The battle standard from the Still Vigil. You're too kind. This is most unexpected gift. Claudian. His name was a good man, always ready to put his men's needs before his own. They were a family and mourned his loss like a family, though I wish they had not followed Francil's example. He insisted on a post in Central Corthus, hoping to avenge him someday, and Clonbent's men were quick to follow suit. But I refused to dwell in the past, grieving at gathering year after year. It's not what he would have wanted, nay, he would want me to live my own life and fulfill my own dreams. His passing was a great loss to our house, but such hardships are not unfamiliar to us. Times are hard, but we will move forward. And in time, Ishgard will become the great nation he believed it could be, free of war. Yes. Excellent. I can fly here now. I think. Yes! No! Okay, now to Edelshire. Wow, healer since beta and still at 1500. I don't think I've had any accommodations. Probably not a one. Though, I would assume that not many new players would get such things. Ah! Go away, loading screen, it's commencing! Go away. Go away. No! No! Why would you do this to me? Why is this loading screen so long? Oh. Go away. What are you doing to me? Yes! Oh. Oh. What is this other DPS doing? Join us. Oh, you. Yes. Okay. Woo! We're gonna get to do it. Taking the sod. Image porting to Kogain. Oh, no doubt taking the salt. That upside down castle reminds me of the Alexandria castle in Final Fantasy IX. Oh, I love it. I don't know why I used that. That was a battle on my own. Oh no. I've wasted the Dreadworm Trance. Whoa, that's awesome. Before it was a complete waste. Yeah, their DPS was loading into Edelshot. Triple triad. I really underestimated Triple Triad, if I'm being honest. In my opinion, it is harder than Final Fantasy VIII. That was my sheep back in the day. Final Fantasy 8 and 9 card games, Tetra Master and Triple Triad. On here, it is tough. I've won one session with Triple Triad so far. This is a pretty good party so far. The first boss. Looks like nobody got that loot back there. I don't think. Somebody obtained an X potion. The problem in 14 is that they don't let you use all the cards you want to use. That's kind of the problem I had with it. I wasn't really sure how to use the cards. And honestly, I haven't actually, the last battle I had, it didn't actually give me the freedom to play the choices that I wanted. It was almost like everything was a strong pre-template laid place. Though I give the game a little credit there, I should have waited on that. I didn't exactly make my own deck yet. I've just kind of got cards and let it randomly pick me something to do. Still good though. Whoa! Ditch! Don't have that ready yet. This dude's got some strong attacks. Whew. Oh, this is amazing. Some NPCs have rules that you make you use. Damn. I guess I can understand why. You know, that way you're not just coming in and actually just wrecking the field, making it super easy for you. But at the same time, it makes you wonder why they actually give you the freedom to collect all the cards. Fought a few of these mimics last night and today. Bringing me back to 12. Ooh. I gotta say, I'm loving every bit of Final Fantasy XII so far. It is an amazing remake. Remaster. You might as well call it a remake. The game, it plays nothing like the old game used to. It's so smooth. No. Two clear prisms. Whoa. Wow. That is one big ore. Come on, destroy it. I am really digging this place. Oh. I've kind of just grown accustomed to passing on things, mainly just because of my inventory. I do not clear out the inventory as often as I should, just because I get into the whole rhythm of running through the dungeons and everything. That's the reason I primarily pass on everything. Should have waited a little while on that. Wow. Oh, no way. Oh, love it. This actually reminds me now of the end world on Final Fantasy IX completely. When you're going through your way to face Kuja. This game hits me so hard in nostalgia feels. My nostalgia meters are off the charts right now. Oh, wasted it. Oh, that's somebody else. Makes me want to play Final Fantasy IX to get some VV. I don't know if I should. Why not? Not go as planned. Very nice. We are making some progress in here. Creepy as shit. Oh no. Oh no. Is this the boss I think it is? All of these turn into one giant monster then split back apart again. Is that about to happen to me? Whoa. Hello. Oh no. I knew it. Leave me alone, lady. Whoa. I'm a creepy doll lady. Whew. That sucked. Oh. Oh, we're so close. So close. Oh! Yes! It's even more creepy. I'll weigh in on Hildebrand sometime, but welcome back, Red. Glad you could join us. I'll help this guy get his fat chocobo. It's all yours, Tank. Thanks. Yeah, it's all yours, bud. I'm out. When she smashes her head on the ground. That is super creepy, no doubt. The whole thing was super creepy, really.
Hear, feel, think. Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Is this Minfilia?
We are the word of the Mother.
The word of the Mother.
Who were once called Minfilia. Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn, guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound.
I'm guessing the warrior of darkness here.
In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
Oh, so it's Zodiac.
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
I don't think she's coming home today.
Thank the 12! Did you find her? Did you find Minfilia?
In a sense.
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together!
They do not slow down with these feels. Gosh, they give you one joyous moment and then feels.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Latoya gets it.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait!
I didn't even say anything.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Feels. Quite bleak. It's depressing to me. She's not coming back, is she? I'm gonna stay optimistic with my answer here. Silence says nothing. What now? I'm trying to make him feel better. Hopefully. I knew that. I do. To give all for her beliefs was ever her way. So will we, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the dark of the defenders of the lot? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. I'll give you something a little bit cheerful. Oh, but everybody, I have had feels bomb rush me since this playthrough, from being stuck all the way to this point here. I think for now I'm gonna call it quits for the night. That way I can get some rest and have enough time to jump back in about the same time as I did this morning, or technically yesterday morning. And now, oh, this new schedule keeps me pretty tired. Yeah, very true. Get the frog. But I thank you all for watching, no doubt, and it is definitely time for me to get out of here. Hopefully you subscribe if you're new here. We will definitely continue this tomorrow in roughly about 11 hours. Roughly 10 to 11 hours. We'll continue from this point forward. And at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be jumping back into Final Fantasy XII. And then close out with more Final Fantasy XIV, jumping back into this story once again. Oh, that has been great, everybody. I have loved Final Fantasy XIV today. It has been amazing. Depressing though it may be, this story is beyond amazing, really. I can't find myself It's just so addicting. That's the best way to put it, really. Even through these depressing parts, you've grown so attached to these characters at this point. Every time something crazy and tiresome happens, it hits you like a brick. And my feels, I'm like right here. If I keep going, you guys are gonna see me cry on stream. But it is definitely time for me to get out of here. Take Choco out for our last walk and grab a bite to eat and head to bed. But I thank you all again for watching, and again, hopefully you can join us tomorrow. Get back into the story. Zombie Fox T, so glad that you could join us. Cudino, it is awesome that you could be here as well. Red, glad that you could make it in here. And I will jump back into Hildebrand, I promise. I've just taken a small break waiting for those brick wall moments. You hear me mention them so much, where I'm forced to actually side quest and spam dungeons and trials. I'm sure it'll hit me eventually, and then I'll jump back into Hildebrand. Actually, my last quest, I just kind of breached off of it because I'd reached the level I'd tried to. But I will definitely jump back into that, no worries there. Drake Fury, glad you could be here as well. And I'm glad you all did so well with keeping this chat alive tonight. We had a lot of good conversations going on. Naru, hopefully you can join us again sometime soon, and hopefully you're sleeping well. It's definitely awesome. Hopefully tomorrow I can actually get through a lot more of this story. It's just so good. Marcus, thanks for coming in and watching, and also thank you for that nice Star Wars reference, Yoda reference, if you will. It's very awesome. And William, glad you could be here as well. It has been a very great night, and you guys make me really love doing these streams, no doubt. More epicness coming, it isn't over. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. But, no doubt, I hope you all have a great night. And again, I hope you can all catch me tomorrow. I cannot ever thank you all enough, but I am Tonberry Disciple, and I'm getting out of here, everybody. Take it easy and have a great night.